This is exclusive updates, and so I wanted to analyze and brainstorm on this creepy face mask guy that was on Fox News. So this gentleman goes by the name of Robert Harward. He is a military guy who's retired, and he contributes his analysts on news programs now. So he was on Fox News talking about the Iran war and the blockade and if that was working and stuff. So as he was talking, people noticed that he looked very strange. And you can clearly see under his chin, by his neck, you'll see that it looks like he's wearing an actual humanoid mask.
The president has time on his hands. He controls the narrative, he controls the strike capabilities, and he knows that the policy he set with the blockade has had short-term and long-term effects on the regime and the people of Iran.
And so what I noticed about this guy talking is that if you look at his lips, you can tell that it looks like his lips aren't moving properly. I mean, really, his facial expressions aren't working from what I'm analyzing. It's looking like a mask for sure, because you have natural face movements when you talk, you know, with your face muscles, and this guy does not have that. And his lips look like it's part of a mask, and so you'll see that he's barely blinking. Some people are saying that he didn't blink once. So I didn't really catch a blink either. I mean, you don't really see any wrinkles on his skin, and the skin texture itself basically looks like a silicone mask. Also, you can notice the shape of his chin looks kind of strange, and then doesn't look like he has an Adam's apple. And yeah, I would definitely say that this is a mask. Let's analyze the same guy on a previous broadcast where he had normal facial movements.
And it's really an assessment program for these young kids to determine if they have the mental.
And so you see he had much more realistic facial expressions in that previous video. So for people trying to explain this away, is they're saying that it's a shadow from his chin, and others are saying it's a shadow from his shirt and things like that. So I don't really buy those explanations at all. The one explanation I do kind of buy into a little bit, if you want to explain this away, and that's the hypothesis that this could be some type of AI filter. So maybe there's some new technology with this news program where, you know, first of all, usually they do makeup for these people, but then maybe there's also this new technology now where there's some type of facial AI that overlays as you talk. I mean, we saw those filters on social media apps all the time, like TikTok and Instagram and things like that, where there's an instant filter. So as you were talking, the app can create a different face for you as you're talking or fix things. So that's like the strongest explanation I've actually heard. So let me know in the comment section. Do you think that this is some type of AI filter, or do you think this is a realistic face mask? Let's check out how these realistic face masks actually look when you put them on.
Somebody putting on an ultra realistic silicone mask.
Yes,
The
I've
silicone
seen those.
ones are
Right.
amazing.
Right.
Watch this. All right. So the listening audience, you got to go to the show at 44 after the hour and look at this. He's putting on his face. He's pulling it to sort of get it on the nose properly. He's putting the bottom neck underneath his t-shirt. He's putting on a cap so you can hide the weirdness. Ew, he looks very creepily real.
Yeah.
Would not,
Look at
you
that.
would not know.
And so, yeah, I mean, these days, it looks like you can actually throw on a realistic face mask and you can probably get away with fooling people. So the question is, why would he be doing this? Why would this guy be putting on a face mask? Well, obviously, if he's putting on a face mask, it's probably not him. Then it makes you think of all those creepy movies that used to come out, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers and the V movie. If you recall that one, where these aliens were on Earth and they were walking around looking like humans, but they pulled their face off and it was really like a lizard, reptilian looking being under there. So if that's something that you might consider for this, I mean, that'd be a little dramatic, but maybe not so much, you know? I mean, I do believe it's possible that this place could be run by these beings that might have fallen. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that's aliens from outer space. You know, if you've been following my channel, that I would suspect it's something to do with the fallen ones. Maybe even shape-shifting beings are down here interacting with humans and getting into positions of power and things like that. But with this guy just going on a Fox News show, you would think that if these beings were trying to infiltrate society, they would be more focused on, you would think, powerful positions and things like that. But for these beings to be down here infiltrating people that are going on news programs, I mean, that kind of makes sense. It just seems like a bit dramatic just to talk about the war in Iran and the blockade. It just seems like that would be doing the most. So, I mean, I know they probably do want to control the media. We have seen evidence of this with Jim Carrey's recent appearance. People were saying he looked strange, and people are wondering, why did he look so different? And there's other celebrities that have gone around looking different. So there's also a lot going on with these celebrities being accused of being clones. So with that, it just shows us that they are willing to do the most for things that we might not see as important. For some reason, they're going around allegedly replacing celebrities and music artists. So if they're willing to swap out people for things like that, then why not with this? I mean, with Gucci Mane, people were saying that he might have been a clone or something, and people are finding things that look off with certain celebrities every once in a while. So this isn't really new. And I guess it kind of shows us that they are willing to swap out celebrities for reasons that don't seem so important to us on the outside looking in. But there's just been so much of this going on that you would suspect that there's something to this. It looks like there's something going on here to where I'd like to brainstorm with you all in the comment section. And I want to know, why do you think this guy was wearing a mask, allegedly? And also let me know, do you think this was a mask or a filter? So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. I'm going to leave links for you. Make sure you like the video. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. This has been Exclusive Updates. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out. Check out the Path to Success. Link is in the comment section and description box if you want to learn ways to be successful at anything you might be working on.